Welcome everybody to Found Space Shakespeare. Thank you guys all so much for coming. It's about a 40-minute compilation of Shakespeare's women and the men who love him and the men who hate him. So I just want to thank you for coming, and we really appreciate the fact that you're here. Really appreciate everyone at the Mead who helped make this possible. So I hope you enjoy it. Turn off your cell phones, please, and you can scoot up even closer if you feel like it. Enjoy it. Thank you all so much for doing this. Thank you, Sheboygan. Enjoy.
Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the start to every wandering bud whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours or weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me prove it, I never writ, nor no man ever loved.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we set our scene.
God was fain with my unworthiest hand. Beautiful shrine, but gentle sin is this. My lips to rushing pilgrim stand, to smooth the rough and tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much. It's rather the devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands to touch. All to all is holy Palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, that dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant thou lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move. They'll grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not while my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips by thy sin is purged.
Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou may prove false. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayest think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to the strange.
I pray, sir, tell me, is it possible that love should all of a sudden take such hold?
Tranio, I burn, I pine, I perish, Tranio. Counsel me, Tranio, for I know thou canst. Assist me, Tranio, for I know thou wilt.
If you love the maid, bend thoughts and wits to achieve her. Thus it stands. Her elder sister is so cursed and shrewd that till her father rid his hands of her, master, your love must live a maid at home. And therefore has he closely mewed her up, because she will not be annoyed with suitors.
But here she comes. Now, Petruchio, speak. Good morrow, Kate, for that is your name I hear.
Well, have you heard, but something hard of hearing. They call me Catherine that do talk of me.
You lie in faith, for you are called plain Kate. And bonny Kate. And sometimes Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom. Thy virtues spoke of, thy beauty sounded, though not so deeply as to thee belongs. Myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved in good time. Let him that moved you hither remove you hence. I knew you at the first. You were immovable.
Why, what's a movable?
A joint stool.
Thou hast hit it. Come. sit on me.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
No such date as you would beat, you mean?
Nay, good Kate, for knowing thee to be but young and light,
Too light for such a swain as you to catch, and yet as heavy as my weight should be.
should buzz.
Well ta'en, and like a buzzard.
Oh, slow-winged turtle, shall a buzzard take thee?
Aye, for a turtle, as he takes a buzzard.
Come, you wasp, in faith you are too angry.
If I be waspish, best beware my sting.
My remedy then is to pluck it out.
Aye, if the fool could find it where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp doth wear his sting? In his tail.
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours, if we talk of tails, and so, farewell.
What, with my tongue in your tail? Nay, good Kate, come again, for I am a gentleman.
That I'll try.
Oh! I swear I'll cuff you if you strike again.
So may you lose your arms. If you strike me, you are no gentleman. And if no gentleman, why then no arms. I chafe you if I tarry. Let me go.
No, not a whit. I find you passing gentle. 'Twas told me you were rough and coy and sullen, but now I find report a very liar. Thou art pleasant, gamesome, passing courteous, but slow in speech, yet sweet as springtime flowers. Thou canst not frown, nor look askance, nor bite the lip as angry wenches will. But thou, like the hazel twig, art straight and slender, and as brown in hue as hazelnuts, and sweeter than the kernels. Why doth the world report that Kate doth limp? Oh, slanderous world! But let me see thee walk. Thou dost not halt.
Go, fool, in whom thou keepst command.
Oh, did ever Diane so become a grove, as Kate this chamber with her princely gate? Oh, be thou Diane, and let her be Kate, and then let Kate be chaste, and Diane be sportful.
Where did you study all this goodly speech?
'Tis extempore from my mother wit.
Ah, a witty mother, witless else her son.
Am I not wise?
Yes, keep you warm.
Marry, so I mean, sweet Katerina, in thy bed. And therefore, setting all this chat aside, thus in plain terms, your father hath consented that you shall be my wife. The dowry agreed on, and will you nill you, I will marry you. Now, Kate, I am a husband for your turn, for by this light, whereby I see thy beauty which doth make me like thee well, thou canst be married to no man but me, for I and he am born to tame you, Kate, and bring you from a wild Kate to a Kate conformable, as other household Kates. But here comes your father. Make no denial, I must and will have Katerina to my wife.
You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady?
No.
To be married to her, friar, you come to marry her.
Lady, you come hither to be married to this count.
I do.
If either of you know any inward impediment why you should not be conjoined, charge you on your souls to utter it.
Know you any hero?
None, my lord.
Know you any count?
I dare make his answer none.
Oh, what men dare do. Oh, what men may do. Oh, what men daily do, not knowing what they do.
How now, interjections? Why then some be laughing as a hee.
Stand thee by, friar. Father, by your leave, will you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter?
As freely, son, as God did give her me.
And what have I to give you back, whose worth may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing unless you would render her again.
There, Leonato, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor. Behold, how like a maid she blushes. Would you not swear, all you that see her, that she were a maid by these exterior shows? But she is none. She knows the heat of a luxurious bed. Her blush is guiltiness, not modesty.
Is my lord well that he doth speak so wild?
let me but move one question to your daughter. And by that fatherly and kindly power that you have in her, bid her answer truly.
I charge thee, do so as thou art my child.
What man was he who talked with you yesternight, out at your window betwixt 12 and 1? Now, if you are a maid, answer to this.
I was with no man at that hour, my lord.
Then thou art no maiden. Leonardo, I am sorry that you must hear. But myself, my brother, and this grieved count did last night see her, hear her, talk with a ruffian at her chamber window at that very hour. And he hath indeed, like a most liberal villain, confessed the vile encounters they have had 1,000 times in secret.
Hath no man's dagger here a point for me?
Why, how now, cousin? Wherefore sink you down?
Put off the lady.
Dead, I think. Help! Uncle! Hero! Why, hero? Uncle! Signor Benedict Friar!
O fate, take not away that heavy hand. Death is the fairest cover for her shame that may be wished for.
How now, cousin hero?
Dost thou look up?
Have comfort, lady.
Dost thou look up?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Wherefore, why doth not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Could she here deny the story that is printed in her blood? Do not live, hero, do not open thine eyes. Why wast thou lovely in mine eyes? Oh, she is fallen into a pit of ink, that the wide sea hath drops too few to wash her clean again, and salt too little, which may season give her foul tainted flesh.
So attired in wonder, I know not what to say.
Oh, on my soul, my cousin is belied.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin was wrong.
Ah, how much might the man deserve of me that would right her?
Is there any way to show such friendship?
A very even way, but no such friend.
May a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is that not strange?
As strange as the thing I know not. It were as possible for me to say I loved you, but believe me not, and yet I lie not, I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
I will swear it, that you love me, and I will make him eat it that says I love not you.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be devised to it? I protest I love thee.
Why then, God forgive me.
What offense, sweet Beatrice?
You have stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest I loved you.
And do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, bid thee to do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes.
What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
How mad to say it.
So please you, it is true, our Thane is coming.
Give him tenting. He brings great news. The raven himself is horse that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits, that in my mortal thoughts unsex me now, and fill me from my crown to my toes top full of direst cruelty. Come, big night, and pull thee the tinted smoke of hell at my keen knife. See not the wounded mates, nor heaven peep through the blanket of darkness to after thy letters transported me beyond his ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instance.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall that morrow see. Your face, my fame is as a book where men may find strange matters to beguile the time. Look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower. But bear the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's strong business into my dispatch. For shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor, ever is to fear. Leave all the rest. Who's there? Old fellow,
Aye, Desdemona.
will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
Aye, my lord.
If you bethink yourself of any crime unreconciled as yet to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight.
Alas, my lord, I know not what you mean by that.
Well, do it, and be brief. I will walk by. I will not kill thy unprepared spirit. Heaven forfend, no, I would not kill thy soul.
Talk you of killing?
Aye, I do.
Oh, then heaven have mercy on me.
Amen, with all my heart.
If you say so, I hope you will not kill me.
Come,
And yet I fear you.
think on thy sins.
Now, but loves I bear to you.
Aye, and for that thou diest.
That death's unnatural which kills from loving.
Peace, and be still.
I will so. What's the matter?
That handkerchief, which I so loved and gave to thee, thou gavest to Cassio.
No, by my life and soul, send for the man and ask him.
Sweet soul, take heed. Take heed of thy perjury. Thou art on thy deathbed.
Aye, but not to die.
Yes, presently. Therefore, confess thee freely of thy sin. For to deny each article with oath cannot remove nor choke the strong conception I do grown withal. Thou art to die.
Then Lord have mercy on me.
Amen, I say.
And have you mercy too? I never did offend you in my life. Never loved Cassio, but with general warranty of heaven as I might love. I never gave him token.
By heaven, I saw my handkerchief in his hand. Oh, perjured woman, thou dost stone my heart, and makest me call what I intend to do a murder, which I thought a sacrifice. I saw the handkerchief.
He found it then. I never gave it him. He sent for him hither. He let him confess the truth.
He hath confessed
What, my lord?
that he hath used thee.
How? Unlawfully?
Aye.
He will not say so.
No, his mouth is stopped. Honest Iago hath ta'en order for it.
My fear interprets. What, is he dead?
Had all his hairs been lives, my great revenge had stomach for them all.
Alas, he is betrayed and I undone.
Out, trumpet! Weepest thou for him to my face?
Oh, banish me, my lord, but kill me not.
Down, trumpet!
Kill me tomorrow, please. Let me live tonight.
Nay, if you strive,
Oh, but half an hour.
being done, there is no cause.
Let me say one prayer.
It is too late!
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more. And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. That's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time? The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy take, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life? But that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will, makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er the pale cast of thought, and enterprises with great pith and moment. With this regard, their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft you now. The fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons, be all my sins remembered.
Good, my lord. How does your honor this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you, now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did, and with them words of so sweet breath composed that made these words more rich. Their perfume lost, I pray you, take these again, for to the noble mind, rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That should you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
What? Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with beauty?
Aye, truly. For the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This was some time in paradox, but the time now gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
Well, you should not have believed me. For virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I love you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery! Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent and honest, but yet I can accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offenses at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in. Imagination to give them shape, or time to act in them. What should such fools as I do crawling between earth and heaven? We are errant knaves all. Believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where is your father?
At home, my lord.
Then let the doors be shut on him, so that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, help him, you sweet heavens.
Or if thou dost marry, I give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape calumny. Get thee to a nunnery, go. Farewell. Or, if thou dost marry a fool, for wise men know what monsters you make of them, to a nunnery go.
Oh, heavenly powers, restore him!
I have heard of your paintings too well enough. God has given you one face and you make yourselves another. You jig and you amble and you lisp and you nickname God's creatures and make your wantonness your ignorance. I'll no more on it. It has made me mad. I say, we will have no more marriages. Those that are married, all but one shall live, the rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery, go!
Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown! The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eye, tongue, sword, the expectancy and rose of the fair state, the glass of fashion and the mold of form, the observed of all observers quite down. And I, of ladies most deject and wretched, that sucked the honey of his music vows, now see the most sovereign reason. Like sweet bells jangled out of tune and harsh, that unmatched form and feature of blown youth, blasted with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me, to have seen what I have seen, see what I see.
Dreamt my lady came and found me dead. Strange dream. That gives a dead man leave to think, and breathes such life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. Ah, me, how sweet is love itself possessed, when but love's shadows are so rich in joy. News from Verona? How now, Balthazar? Dost thou not bring me letters from the friar? How doth my lady? Is my father well? How fares my Juliet? Then I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she be well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capel's monument, and her immortal part with angels lives. I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it to you. Oh, pardon me for bringing these ill news, since I did leave it for your office, sir.
Is it even so? And I defy you, stars. Thou know'st my lodging. Get me ink and paper, and hire post horses. I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you, sir, have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Leave me, and do the thing I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters for me from the friar?
No, my good lord.
No matter, get thee done, and hire those horses. I'll be with thee straight. Oh, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. A grave? Oh no, a lantern, slaughtered youth. For here lies Juliet, her beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. Death lie thou there, by a dead man interred. How oft when men are at the point of death, have they been merry? Oh, my love, my wife, death that hath sucked the honey from thy breath, hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. Thou art not conquered, beauty's ensign yet is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks. Why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantiated death is amorous? And that the lean abhorred monsters keep thee here in the dark to be his paramour? For fear of that, I will stay with thee, and never from this place of dim night. I will never depart again. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last breath, or arms, take your last embrace and lips. Oh, you the doors of breath, seal with the righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death. Here's to my love.
true path again. The drugs are quick. Thus with this kiss, I die.
Where is my lord? I do remember well where I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo? Once there a cup, closed in the true love's hand? Poison I see hath his timeless end. O churl, drink all and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang on them, to make dye with restorative. Thy lips are warm. I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There trust, and let me die.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some shall be punished. For never was a story of more woe than of Juliet and her Romeo.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
That you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear.
And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream.
Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend.
And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we shall make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call.
So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.